Chef Whelps today. So he's making a fluffy omelette. So what have you done here? You separated it. Why have you separated it then?
You make this into like a egg white a bit fluffier, and then it's a bit thicker, the omelette.
Alright, okay. So Rory's having an omelette for breakfast, and then Jamie, Chris and I are having bacon, eggs, some tomato as well. So this is the bacon that we get delivered every Saturday from the milkman. It's so delicious and really nice and thick as well. And like hardly any fat comes off. It's really, really nice. So that is what we are having with a slice of toast as well. But I'll show you this omelette, how it turns out, because you've never done it like this before. You're making it up to go along. No. He's just making it up. Here's Rory's fluffy omelette.
Covered in ketchup.
Nice omelette covered in ketchup, or is it nice ketchup with a little bit of omelette? Right, so we've got some sourdough bread, poached egg, and 2 rashers of bacon, but we completely forgot to do the tomatoes. So yeah, this is our breakfast. I've also got a little hot water here as well. Right, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. We've literally just finished breakfast. I've had to take my coffee as a takeaway because the boys suddenly were desperate to go to the skate park. They wanted to go like as soon as they could, so that it was empty and they had the whole place to themselves. So we're in the car now, about to head off to like our local park, and it's really cool. It's got like a designated skate area with like ramps and everything like that. So that's where we're off to.
Hello.
You look cool, don't you? You ready to skate, skate, skate?
I got this for my birthday.
You did, didn't you? You love that helmet, don't you?
I got this one for Christmas, not last year, the year before.
Yeah, you look cool, you two. Let's go skating! Right, we've just got home from the park. The boys are playing Monopoly and they've just had a really big glass of water each because they were so thirsty after their scooting. I think I'm gonna make myself another coffee. I normally just have 1 coffee a day, but I don't know if it's because I made the coffee earlier and then I had to get ready. We went straight out and I poured it into a takeaway cup. It just wasn't very nice. It was just kind of like cold and a bit not nice. So Chris wants one as well. So I'm gonna make us another coffee each, and I'm also going to have, I've just poured it, a boiling water for myself. Who is winning Monopoly?
Me.
No, it's the first.
This is always literally the longest game in the world.
Me. I'm winning.
You're winning?
I've got those 2, and I'm gonna get Park Lane.
Oh wow. Got some washing in the background there because I've just hung it all up. It is so windy today. So anyway, we are gonna have a coffee, maybe make some lunch, but I don't know what I'm actually going to make because the cupboards and fridge are bare. So I'm going to show you how I just create something out of not very much. And then we're gonna go swimming after lunch as well. Another little update, Jamie just asked for a yazoo, so he's having a banana yazoo. That's kind of like 11's snack because it is actually 11:10 now. So I think I fancy a little snack. Do you fancy a snack, Sam? I don't know what there is, it's not really much, but whenever it's 11 o'clock I always think I fancy like a little treaty kind of snack. We could make something, we could make like some flapjacks. Shall I make some flapjacks? Oh, I'm gonna make some flapjacks for us all. Right, so here is my mixture. So I thought I'd show you what I've got in here. So I've got some porridge oats. I've got some of these 4 different types of seeds. It's a little bit like bird food, but in a flapjack would be lovely. I have got some vanilla essence, some maple syrup, and then I've also put loads of peanut butter in here as well. But I've just thrown my peanut butter thing away before I could show you, I forgot. And I also have some milk in here as well. Usually I would put a like mashed banana in here, but I don't have any. So I've got that in so far. And then I found some of these pomegranate seeds in the freezer, so I'll add some of those in as well. So I'm gonna make this into like a sticky mixture. And then if it needs a little bit more kind of liquid, I'll probably add a little bit more maple syrup and maybe another little splash of milk as well. Right, here's my flapjack mix in a little cake tin. I'm going to pop it in the oven now for about 15, maybe 20 minutes. Not 100% sure I'm going to add those pomegranate seeds, but I'll see maybe a little bit later. No, they say no pomegranate seeds. Rory's just given this mixture a try and he said it's ruddy delicious. Here is the end result of the flapjacks. They look really, really nice. These seeds are going to be delicious. Oh, try that bit. There it is. So we're just going to make a coffee now and have a slither of this. So I've got a coffee now. So what I do, because I find like coffee's a little bit, I don't know what the word is, but it's a bit like, you know. So I like to put literally just probably about half a teaspoon of this caramel in here. Before I had a honeycomb one, but I've just bought this one. I'll link it down below. It's just from Amazon, but it's so nice. You literally hardly need any, and it just gives your coffee like a really nice, it's not sweet taste because I only use half a teaspoon. If you're using more, I think this is what like Starbucks and that use, and they use like 3 pumps of it in one coffee, and then it's so sweet. But if you just use like half a teaspoon, it A, lasts forever, and B, it just makes your coffee so delicious. Right, it's lunchtime now, so the boys have asked for a cheese toastie, so we're just going to do cheese in the oven, I think.
I wanted a cheese and ham.
You wanted a cheese and ham toastie, but we haven't got any ham. Oh, it's so dark in here. JJ, don't cut the cheese yourself, please. So we're going to, do you want some like a little pizza? Do you want the tomato puree on the bottom?
No.
No, you just want cheese on here?
Yeah.
Okay, and then cucumber on the side?
Yeah.
For cooking my lunch, I cooked up some quinoa yesterday, so I am putting that onto our plate, and then I've got a tin of tuna, so we're going to share that, and then also I'm going to make a tomato and mozzarella salad as well. Rory is cameraman, and I can see from his skills, it's quite wobbly, but that's what we're going to have for lunch, and then we're going to go off out swimming. How good does this lunch look? So we've got some quinoa and bulgur wheat, some tuna, and then I've got a tomato mozzarella salad here, and I've got some really nice olive oil on top and balsamic glaze as well. So that's Chris and my lunch. And then over here, we have got the boys. They've got cheese on toast, and then they've got loads of peppers on the side too. Oh, that looks good. They're gonna love that. Right, I'm sure you guys can guess where we've just come back from. Just come back from swimming, and I do apologise about what I look like because I look absolutely revolting. Anyway, it's 4 o'clock, 4:15 now, and I have just started to make dinner, so I thought I would show you. So in here, this is what we call sausage surprise. It is such an easy dinner, and it is so very tasty. So what you need to do, I have got 1 onion in here, 2 cloves of garlic, and they're chopped up quite finely. The garlic is actually minced. Then I've got a tin of baked beans, and then I've got a tin of chopped tomatoes, and then 2 packs of sausages, and also I have got a vegetable stock cube in here. So that's what it looks like. And you just pop it into the oven on 180 for about 45 minutes. I have this Le Creuset dish here, so I just pop it like that, and I put it in the oven for about 45 minutes on 180. You can also do it in the hob. You can also do this meal on the slow cooker as well. So in the mornings, if you wanted to just chuck everything in the slow cooker and leave it to slow cook throughout the day, then it works really well too in there. And that's it. I think it takes about 5 minutes to prepare. We do serve it with mash. So I do lazy mash. I have got my potatoes with their skins on. I just dice them up, and then I put them into some boiling water. Then once they have softened, I put some butter, some milk, and then salt and pepper on to season it and mash it all together, and then serve this sausage surprise on top of my mashed potato. It's one of our favorites. It's so easy to do, and it's actually relatively cheap as well, which is good. So right, I just thought I would show you guys what I'm drinking. It's Sunday. I've got a Kopparberg. This is the rhubarb flavour Kopparberg. My mum and dad came to stay in the week, and they really wanted to try some different ciders, so we bought a whole bunch, and this was left over. So this is the rhubarb flavour. Dangerous thing I find about ciders, that it just tastes like juice, and I feel like I drink it quite quickly, but it's really refreshing. And as it's the weekend, I thought may as well have one. It's bloody delicious. Right, it's now 8:15 and the boys have just gone to bed. So Chris and I have come downstairs, and we always have a hot drink. You're having a hot drink and some biscuits. These delicious looking things, but they actually are really nice. But I'm being good and having a sliced up apple, and I am also having a little hot water as well. So that's it, that's what we've eaten today. I forgot to tell you that the boys actually had an apple each as well earlier today, after their bike ride. So yeah, that's all we've eaten today. So this is like a typical day in the holidays when the boys just want feeding after feeding after feeding, and obviously we've done quite a lot of exercise today, which makes them even hungrier. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye guys.